This is my review for the Pictek mechanical keyboard. My audio actually messed up the first time around, so I'm having to do this afterwards. So I may be a little off here, but here I'm just talking about how heavy the keyboard was. It does have some weight to it, but it's not too like extremely heavy. It's very good, feels good. And there I'm talking about the wrist rest, how it keeps your arms more at a straight angle and not so curved. It's better for your wrists. And I think next I talk about the cord, and the cord is not braided, but that is personal preference. It's just, you know, a regular heavy duty cord. It's pretty good. And then I talk about the LEDs on the side, the fact you cannot turn them off, you can't change the colors. Again, that might be upsetting to some people, but that is personal preference once again. The keyboard itself functions very, very well. And at half the price of some of the higher end name brand keyboards like Razer. It's $140, and this one I think is $69.99. So yeah, pretty much exactly half the price. And I think right now I'm about to talk about the fact that you can change the color pattern, so I'll get into that right now. You press the FN key, and then you can go through all your numbers and things will happen. Like this one just lights up the WASD and the arrows over there. And I think all of these are just for different, let me just turn this light off, maybe you can see it a little better. Yeah, there we go. Different games, I think. And then those two are off. So then over here, if you press the FN key along with this one, it says M on it, you can change the mode. And this is like it's just like a fade kind of looking. And then you got this one. And then, let's see, yeah, this one. And it seems to just do a bunch of little patterns and stuff. Pretty fun. Okay, I got that, which is the one I like the most. This one is a reactive, so it's every time you click a key. It's really cool. And then you got this one that's on. So the keyboard's got a few different options. The only thing I wish is that it had a program or something where you could go in and change the color of the LEDs, but it seems the LEDs are set. Like for example, the bottom row, the LEDs that they actually installed there are red, so they're not capable of changing colors. So that's a little unfortunate. That's one of the downsides for me, but that's just personal preference. It's not saying anything about how the keyboard functions, and it is definitely a beautiful keyboard. So at this point in the review, I am going to actually put my microphone that I'm using down next to the keyboard and let you hear what this sounds like, and then I'm going to compare it to my Black Widow Razer Chroma as far as the clickiness goes. Before I do that, I better mention these are blue switches. They are blue, so they are rather clicky, and the keys do come off very easily, but it also comes with a removal tool that you can use to take them off with if you'd like. So without further ado, let's get into the clicking test. And those were the comparisons as far as the clickiness of both of those keyboards. So if you are familiar with the Black Widow Chroma, then you can sort of get a better idea of how this keyboard compares. It's actually a little more clicky, I think. But it's also a little easier to press, in my opinion, than the Razer keyboard. But one more thing I wanted to say that I forgot to mention the first time was the material that this is made out of right here, and most of the keyboard does not pick up fingerprints. My Razer picks up fingerprints like a magnet, so that's a good thing. This part right here is the shinier plastic, but it's got these little ridges in it, so it might pick up a few things, but this part does not pick up anything, so you don't have to worry about it looking gross after a little while. So that's my review for this keyboard. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and please consider leaving a like if it helped you out at all. Thanks again. See you guys next time.